in every single area of your life, because that is what the purpose of every single man is. I notice that too many of you guys are complacent. Too many of you guys are constantly reaching out to me about women, about dating, about relationships, and I don't mind it. But what you realize is that if you simply leveled up, as Stephen Cole says, shout out young Simba, if you've been putting in the work, if you've been grinding, your issues will go away. But a lot of guys aren't putting in the work. A lot of guys are not leveling up. And that is the problem.
So baby, when you ready, hit my line. Tell me what you wanna do. I know you still feeling new.
So, you guys, do you know this YouTuber? His name is Hafeez. He has a podcast called The Roommates, but I came across one of his videos where he's teaching men how to level up. I'm going to post that video in my description, but on his channel, he teaches, or promotes to men how to level up. And I really like the fact that, I really like how he talks and how he teaches men how it's okay to level up even without the woman being the motivator. But he does also say, women love a man who's confident, who's sexy, who's good in bed, who has career goals. So if a woman is going to be your motivator, then you need to level up. If you want to be the man that your woman is going to submit to, then you need to level up.
Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Hafeez from The Roommates, and welcome to today's video. So guys, I need you to listen to something really, really quickly. I need you guys to write this down. I need you guys to screenshot this because I need this to be the mantra of every single man moving forward. The goal of every man should be to constantly improve himself physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Every man should be in a perpetual state of leveling up until he takes his last breath. I'm going to say that one more time. The goal of every man should be to constantly improve himself physically, emotionally, spiritually, and financially. Every man should be in a perpetual state of leveling up until he takes his last breath. So obviously, finding out your specific purpose might take time, but every man does have a general purpose. And the general purpose of every man should be to level up and become the best version of himself. And that is something that we're constantly trying to tell you guys about and constantly trying to push you guys to with our content. You see, guys, every single man right now should be in that hyperbolic time chamber season, right? Which right now, your whole goal of you should be to level up. You guys should not be wasting time chasing women. You should not be wasting your time going on lavish dates. All you should be doing is investing in yourself, leveling up in all areas of your life. In every single area of your life, because that is what the purpose of every single man is. I notice that too many of you guys are complacent. Too many of you guys are constantly reaching out to me about women, about dating, about relationships, and I don't mind it. But what you realize is that if you simply leveled up, as Stephen Cole says, shout out young Simba, if you've been putting in the work, if you've been grinding, your issues will go away. But a lot of guys aren't putting in the work. A lot of guys are not leveling up. And that is the problem.
This is what women want. Instead of tapping into that feminine energy, stop complaining. Stop complaining about women, about what they don't do and all this. Stop complaining and match that energy. Level up. I absolutely love this because why complain about things you can change? If you don't like the way you look, change it. If you don't like your job, change it. If you don't like the people that you're hanging around, change it. If you don't like your relationship, change it. If you don't like yourself as a person, period, change it. If you are unhappy in any situation that you're in, you can change it. Now, some men will look to women to be their motivator. I don't necessarily agree with this because a man by nature is a provider, right? A man by nature is the leader. So a woman should not really have any value over your leveling up. No? Okay. So I actually have a couple of leveling up tips for men and women, actually, for my viewers in your early 20s. The transition to college can be tricky, can be very challenging, especially if you don't know what to do. If you are interested in going to college, what I would suggest or advise is that you research the industry that you're interested in, right? Well, first I would say, make sure that you choose a career path that will earn you financial freedom in your life. So for example, engineering, you can go into law, physician practice. I think if you're going to spend so much money on college, you don't want to graduate from college and then sit in a pile of debt. You know, the point is to earn a college degree, but then make your money back. And if you're not sure which direction you want to go, if you're not sure the career path or the industry that you want to get into, I suggest that you do your research and let them tell you their experience in that industry. Now, everybody's experience is going to be different, but it's good to talk to someone that's actually in that industry. Leveling up tip number 2. Guys, it's so important to save your money. If you are in your early 20s, start now. You know, you can save like $100 a month. The best advice that someone gave me in my early 20s was to save your money. Invest. But if you are in your 30s and your 40s, you know, it's never too late to start saving, but you might want to save more than $100 a month. Leveling up tip number 3. I think it's important to rise above the opinions of others. I think it's important to drown out the noise of other people. For example, like if you have a business idea or a service that you want to bring to the market, don't let anybody stop you from doing this. Don't let somebody say, oh, it's this dumb idea, stupid idea. Don't do that. The best advice I can give is to execute. Put it in action. You don't know how well it's going to do until you put it out there. And that's the best advice that I could have given myself, is to not listen to anyone's opinion. Leveling up tip number 4. Be kind to others, you guys. You only receive your blessings if you are good to other people. No one wants to walk around with negative energy or negative vibes. So it's important to treat every single day as if it were a new day. People will try to test you, but it's important to, wake up with a positive attitude and be positive about your goals and about what you're going to accomplish that day. And my final leveling up tip, you guys, is to be consistent. Whatever you want to do, you can achieve it, but you have to be consistent. If you find that certain things you are doing and it's working and it's successful, you have to keep doing it. However you want to upgrade your life and level up, consistently do the things that you need to do to improve, and you will succeed in your life. But you guys, what do you think? Do you have any other leveling tips to add? Let me know in the comments, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Hi guys, don't forget to click that subscribe button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm creating for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.